EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the LA Chargers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert going to go to the air right away. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the 50, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Lion.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7, Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What up, y'all? Good evening. It was a good day of football, wasn't it? My Broncos won. Your Raiders lost.
starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And hard running is going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll throw with May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head.
Down the right sideline, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, 65 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. In motion left comes Williams. And they go play action with May. And open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
And a Patriot first down.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Henderson. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Williams, a man in motion right. They go play action now. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. Touchdown! Trevion Henderson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Pats are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What up, Rico? Oh, you know, just skeezing. Just being a skeezer, you know.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that.
Yeah, this is run up the score. You know this league. You're in it.
Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Herbert going to change the play here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, dog. You know what's up.
Herbert off of play action. Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, nice win today, right, Rico? Donkey's got a good win today, man. That defense dominated the Packers in the second half. It's too bad the Packers lost fucking Parsons, though. That's a shitty injury. Torn ACL for the year. That's a bummer. I'd never want to see that out of players, bud. Torn ACLs. That's just fucking whack. Patrick Mahomes, he's out for the year. And he's, you know, that's a long recovery. You know what I mean? You know, Patrick Mahomes, he won't be back till the beginning of the next season.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
We don't want him to get a field goal. No field goals.
Here's a 2nd and 5. To the air, May. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Man, that was a good kick.
To check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Oh, what a fucking read.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The tight end, Henry, here in motion. From the shotgun, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught at about the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson Anderson with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Patriots take the forced
Damn, that was pretty good.
defense and convert it into 6 points.
Oh, threw a pick and he got points off of it. After we had a really good defensive series stopping him and he had to punt it, and I threw a pick and he got points.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Herbert now. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Allen. Marion Hampton, 36 yards.
That was pretty nasty. That was pretty nasty.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is
Saw him coming after me, so I was able to capitalize. Good blocking by the line, too.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 21.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with football.
Without a doubt, because
because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
From the shotgun, May with it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
And the Patriot first down.
He'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Second and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Oh, what a fucking play. There was three guys right there. Damn, that was a really good play.
Hunter Henry, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Excuse me.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. And the Chargers first and 10 at the 47.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Set. Go.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 44. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. But it could have gone from.
And he's in for the Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take.
We both have scored on every possession except one each. He's punted once, and I threw an interception. I don't think I've even punted it.
They will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. May looking to run. He's going to let it fly.
That was really hard to defend.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 1st down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he couldn't quite get the tackle down at the 1. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 1st and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line. But right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination.
I don't know why he's 2 and 10, but he's 2 and 10.
Tap on his helmet and say, "Get me out after the run down to the end zone." He said, "I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in," and he carries it across the goal line.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Pass complete to Harris. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's second down.
12. Set. Hey, Ray. 21. Hey, Ram. Go.
Herbert gonna throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Go. 59. Ready.
Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Oh,
looking for the checkup bounce. That
was a pretty good kick, though.
Into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. We're going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Throwing here is May. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Nice.
And we need some
nice.
Time here to decide
overtime, dog.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
It's a game of 8.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. They'll throw with May. They'll swing this out to Henderson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down. Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. It's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice. And now look at this. Big game. But this will certainly wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Herbert going to change the look. Herbert, quick pass out wide.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Hampton going to try to punch it in.
Hell yeah. Good game. Good game. That was a tough game.
The game winner in OT. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those.
Yeah, we needed every.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, he gets a game ball today. Number 8. He had a lot of touchdowns today. Herbert, 23 for 25, 92% completion percentage. Really good. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Drake May, 19 for 26, 278 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He played a hell of a game, man. He really did. It was a damn good game. Hampton, 3 touchdowns right there. Henderson, 2 touchdowns. Henderson's hard to bring down. He's a good back. Receiving, Hampton, 8 receptions, 131 yards. Wow, that's a lot of yards from scrimmage for him. Yeah, about 170 yards from scrimmage for him. Towers, 6 for 45, touchdown. Diggs, he was catching him, 5 for 106. After Henry hit the big touchdown, that was a good play. That was wide open down the middle. And that one right there, that's a good play. That was a really good play. It was a pass underneath in the flat. He motioned he was on the right, then he motioned to the left, and then when he hikes the play, or when the play starts to develop, he jumps into the flat on the right. And I was defending the right side of the flat, but once he went to the left side, I changed it up a little bit and then went to cover the flat on the left side where the back was at. So that's why I remember that play well, because I was like, damn, if I would have left my flat on the right, he would have covered that play, and that's how I remember it really well. I'll find a highlight if I can. Kind of a mission to find that. Let's see, we'll go here. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, we got that one right on. That was a really good play. Maury Hampton right there. The left side on the slot. Oh, big old plays. Straight to the house. That was pretty good. Let's see if we can find that play. Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. So it doesn't show number 32 on the right-hand side. Well, he was there, and then he motioned to the left, so I thought he was going to dump it to the flat. I covered that side when I initially covered the flat on the right side. Play, boom, running back runs his route, boom, right underneath, bam. Had I left my coverage the way I originally did, I would have had a better chance of defending that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it was a good game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.